Alright, so in this audio right here, I was on the phone with someone who was recently lying on my name and everything, and I was just kind of pretending to be on their side just because I kind of just telling some lies and just, yeah, I was only lying just so that I could secretly record this video, and yeah. The fuck?
Why you recording my call?
I ain't recording nothing.
Neither am I. I ain't
Duh.
even have the option on my side.
Oh, interesting. But nah, I heard that yeah, you talked to her and you told her about us or something like that.
You're my friend, not my man.
I know that. I'm talking about
I don't.
before you left
I
Twin Peaks. Remember? When we used to, yeah, remember?
Like I said, you're my friend, not my man.
I know.
I don't remember calling anybody saying anything about you. And in that message, it says about a week and a half ago, I texted her. I said, hey. She said there's nothing to talk about. I said, okay. That's the end of that. I
Okay,
believe I still have those messages in my phone.
but how did my name even get brought
And
into it?
they said that I've said something before that about you, which I do not remember because during that time before that, I was fucked up on drugs.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I thought you was off that shit. I thought you was clean.
I was,
Then what?
but I was also homeless. I was also fucked up living in a tent.
Yeah, I know about that. I mean, I even tried to get you off the streets plenty of times, but you still stayed there.
Well, I'm out of there. I'm clean. I'm good. I got a man. I'm
That,
straight
that's
on
good.
everything.
That's good.
I'm eating. I have a house. I got a man. I don't want no drama in my life. I didn't even bring the drama. Like,
Okay, but the last time you put my name out there was when you quit Twin Peaks and everything. Cause
I
I
did
was,
not. I
yes.
did not say shit
Okay,
to
then why
them.
did? Okay, so why does China even know
I
about
don't give a fuck. I don't know. It
that?
has nothing to do with me because when I left, everyone was under the impression that Jaquan Toombs was my man. And I straightened it. Every time they came to me talking about you're my man, I said, no, the fuck he's not.
Oh,
No, the fuck he's not. I would never. I have better taste than that. Sorry. But no,
what do you mean better taste, nigga? Shit,
better taste.
shit. I mean,
So I said, don't ever
I've had better
disrespect
stuff.
me like that.
Who?
Disrespect me saying that you're my man.
I
You
never
were not
said.
my man.
I never said that I was
Not
your man.
you. I'm talking about when I was at Twin Peaks. Every time they came towards me with that shit, that's how I handled that shit. Because, like I said, you're not my fucking man. You're my best friend.
Yeah.
Best friend is the words that were always used. And I would never say that me and you were messing around. I don't give a fuck if I left there or not. I would not put that shit out there because what does it say about me?
Okay, but what about everything
So,
that happened
first of all,
outside?
you need to fucking check China and stop trying to check me because I ain't say no shit like that.
I barely even talked to China.
I don't give a fuck. But you're saying that I said some shit that I did not say.
Okay, but
And
I
you're
was
going to straighten
telling
that
you.
out.
I was telling you what she told
I
me.
don't even
Remember?
talk to China like that.
Me neither, because that's my sister's friend.
And when she asked me if you were my man, I said no. That's my best friend's man. That is also
Okay,
my best friend.
but she
But that's
knows.
it.
She
That's all it
knows
would ever
that.
be. Don't fucking try me is what the fuck I said.
Okay, but she knows that I have someone and I have a kid. So, like, you know.
Exactly.
So,
She said that she didn't even know you had a fucking kid. And I said, yeah, he does. And he has a wife. And that is not motherfucking me.
see, I never really
So
brought up
come
my kid.
fucking correct.
I never really brought up my kid. That's probably why she didn't even know. Because again, I barely interact with her, so that's why I was trying to say like, okay, she knows that, so you know, something ain't adding up.
Like I said, I put her onto the fact that me and you are not together, would never be together. Your wife is my best friend. You are my best friend.
Yeah.
Your child is my little nephew.
Yes,
That's what I said.
I'm well aware in certain occasions. Yes.
Hmm?
No, I'm saying like I was agreeing with what you were saying.
And that's what I said. And I will say it again in person. If I have to come back down to Columbus and drive 2 hours away, I will come
You
and
know
say that.
good and well you're not going to drive all the way down there. You already told me that you weren't even going to come.
I already came back once to get my shit,
When was that?
like a week ago.
Oh, word! I didn't even know that.
So I went down there, I got my shit, and I came back. But one thing you not gonna do is have my fucking name slandered at all. I don't give a fuck if I stay there or not.
Mm,
I'm
interesting.
talking to someone from Columbus, my friend that was like, I put his name in some shit, and I'm like, you know, if I got in, you could check me. I could check you. I could check everybody because I know what I did and did not do. Yeah, I got you. I will give you a call later, and we will straighten this out because, like I said what I said, and that's it.
Alrighty then. Okay, so I didn't fully believe her, like, on everything that she was saying. I was just kind of agreeing just to, like, kind of get her to stop because I kind of just didn't really care about too much of what went down because it was kind of just boring me. And so yeah, she was most of the time lying too because saying that me and her not together, this and that, and saying that I'm her best friend and not her man. When yes, I'll openly admit that like we used to be like a thing or something like that. Nothing too crazy. Like that's if you get the memo. But I have screenshots of our texts before certain things went downhill, and you can clearly see that like there were times where she would come on to me and everything, and not to mention the fact that she would use me, and even though I was aware and kind of selling myself because I didn't have anything better to do around that time period, I still owned up to it. Like I wasn't sitting around trying to hide it. Sorry, the audio cut, but um, yeah, what she was saying also talking about something she was making it clear. No, she was just getting mad because the stuff that like we were doing was kind of catching up because I would go to her job just to make sure that she was okay, you know, doing this and that. I was doing JD things too and all that at the time because my mind was not right and I didn't have my full priorities straight. But I can say this was that like I didn't even expose or anything. I didn't even say anything to those workers. Not only were they kind of figuring it out in a way, but like she could not hide it because they saw that I was coming in there all the time and they was talking about how I was yeah. And there was times I came in as a customer too. And yeah. And also here's another audio of like how me and her was talking and you can kind of clearly see that like she was full of shit and that I was trying to kind of just get her to stop talking. But
Why I keep doing
I
that?
don't know. I don't know.
Uh-uh.
But like I said, like drama is drama. I understand names being put out there. I don't like that shit either. But I'm not worried about that. I got my own thing going, so I'm not letting that shit phase me. Cause like I said, um, I'm going based off what I seen and heard. I don't know what's true. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care what's the truth. Like I said, just trying to squash this shit. I don't even care.
Me too. I'm trying to squash the shit because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
As in,
I've been here taking care of 4 kids, 3 dogs, 2 dogs
yeah. Nice.
every fucking day. I don't have time for bullshit. I got my nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
I'm living my own motherfucking life. I ain't studying shit.
Okay.
But for shit to be brung up like I said some shit, that's disrespectful.
I get it.
And I'm clean as fuck. I've been off drugs for a while now.
Okay, but you were back on it, which means that you can get in your system last week.
No, I'm saying that before that week and a half is when they were saying. A week and a half ago, I just said, hey, that's all that was said. And I can send the fucking screenshot too.
Okay. But
Hold
didn't you
on. I'm
call
finna
her
go to my
as
message.
well?
She don't answer my shit.
Yeah, 'cause she be busy at work.
No, she just said there's no more to be talked about.
Mm,
I said, hey. She said there's nothing more to talk about. I said, okay. Fuck, it's deleted.
yeah.
I deleted a lot of shit. Might be an archive. Let me see. Because it was on Messenger.
But even then, it's like, eh, it is what it is, I guess. Like I said, even then, Twin Peaks is Twin Peaks. Whatever happened over there happened.
Ain't shit happen over
I'm
there.
talking about as of just this drama is not necessary. But yeah, I don't.
And I don't mind saying what I said 2 times. Ain't nobody got to record me. I can say what the fuck I said.
Okay.
I can clearly tell that like she's lying because I've had like multiple different people tell me things about her and it's always a completely different story. So it's like and you notice that she gets defensive and stuff like that when she gets caught on to and she was really trying to hide the fact that like we used to do because first off you exposed it to your old coworkers and I got told this you exposed it and even though I would feel some type of way if I showed my face although I haven't been banned or kicked out or anything just a guy that was there for doing his own thing at the time which again I take accountability to but besides that it was like she was lying about like us and everything because it was like it was straight up told and she was lying about being on drugs and everything saying that you were clean but yet you admitted to doing them and you were talking about some because first off drugs can stay in your system for at least like a month if you keep and you don't do anything to like kind of because there's ways to prevent and yeah, like I said before, not gonna be taking too much time into this because, like, you can tell at the end of that call that I kind of didn't just really care anymore because it was like, yeah. So at the end of the day, I don't have too much to do with her now. I don't even know what she wants from me as of recent, but I'm staying in my lane and I just hope she stays in hers because, yeah, I'm not going to be dealing with this type of stuff forever.